Good morning, everyone. I have two reads for you. The first one is a twin flame read. The second one is a divine masculine twin flame read. Let's go ahead and take a deep breath. Sending lots of love and blessings out to everybody. We got hit with another storm yesterday. Boy, we got buried. So I'll show you a picture of that. It's actually snowing again now. The first read that we have today, this is for the twin flames. This was done the night before yesterday for the twin flames. Both of these are for today. And this is that full, complete read. Okay, and the one in front of you is for it's a divine masculine read, divine masculine twin flames. And that is this one. And here's the full read for that one. That's now in front of you. Okay. And this is how buried we are. You can't even see my sidewalk out front. So, yeah. The street's clear though. So lots of snow here. I'm sure there's a lot of places where they've been hit this week. Okay, so this first read, I cut the SIRIAN Starseed deck. For those of you not familiar, this is a 7-deck read. The main deck is the SIRIAN Starseed deck. We have the Rider-Waite Mini, we have the Romance Angels, the Tarot Sexual Magic, the Numerology deck, the Gilded Tarot, the Universal Golden Tarot, and I always pull Oracle cards at the end as well. It is a general read, so don't force it to fit if something doesn't resonate with you. If you want something more personal, my information is below, as well as on my website, twinflames3344.com. I also have a CD out there called Ashes, Twin Towers to Twin Flames by Evelyn Stainthorpe, if you want to check it out. And yeah, if you like the information, make sure to like, share, and subscribe, and comment to share. We can expand our knowledge as far as the codes or downloads that we're getting. And thank you for being here with me. If you get unsubscribed, just go ahead and resubscribe. Sometimes YouTube does that. I don't know why. And let's get going here. So I cut the deck at 737 for the Twin Flames. 7 is the Chariot. 37 is the King of Cups. And these were both, again, for today, but it doesn't really matter. Whenever the reading comes to you, it's valid. At 750, which is the Chariot and the 10 of Cups, 10 of Cups being that emotional fulfillment, I was getting Ven of Orbs and then just Orbs. And Orbs is not only just about thoughts and words or like the Swords energy, but also blind men and orphans comes up under Orbs. And you can look up Ven if you want. And also I was getting the 7 of Swords card from the SIRIAN Starseed deck here, where 2 men are watching, downloads being passed. So that energy is coming up here. And Ven comes up as venerable. So, honorable, worthy, very respectable. Of thoughts and words, blind men and orphans, and 2 men watching. I've finished clarifying this read at 8:05, which is the Strength card and the Hierophant. We have, as far as the major arcana, the Star and Reflection in the main read. I always pull a few cards on either end of the read. Alchemy came up after the read, which is like the Temperance card. Reflection is the Hermit. We had 4 cups, 1 wand, 2 swords, and 2 pentacles. We had the Queen of Cups and the Knight of Swords and the King of Pentacles as far as the core cards in the read. The King of Cups did come up before the read. And after the read, the Page of Pentacles, Page of Swords, and Page of Cups. So 3 pages came up after the read. We had 777s and 333s and 666s in this read. 777s, very, very spiritual. It's, kind of like that hitting the jackpot. It's that energy of that 79, the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. But remember that 7 is the calm before the storm. It's the going within. It's the spirituality. the merging, right, of the merging to the 0 point. We have 66 of the Queen of Pentacles and the 33 of the Christ vibration, which is that seven of Wands. We also have, let's see here. We also have 34, which is the 8 of Wands, 67, which is the Knight of Pentacles, 46, which is the 6 of Cups, and in a lesser sense, 36, the 10 of Wands, 78, the 10 of Pentacles, 8, 9, 10, begin again, and again and again. And then 41 and 22 from 41, 22. 41 is the Ace of Cups and 22 is the Fool. And the code line was all about the number 10 from 7 and 3. And 73 is the 5 of Pentacles, feeling left out in the cold. And it is a very snowy day. That can just be as simple as the kids being left out in the cold trying to get in. Maybe they locked themselves out. But the 7 of the Chariot and the 3 of the Empress, or Gaia, right? The going within on Gaia, which you do on a very snowy day. And then the 10, which is that turn for the better, the Wheel of Fortune. We have the code line all about new beginnings, leadership, pride, and surrender. And the code line, Christ, Source, Mary, Queen. So Queen Mary may be coming up, or the QE2 may be coming up as well, or whatever QE there is these days. So that Christ, Source, Mary, Queen, clear wise of unity consciousness, aid the Chariot, key, present, one, oh, somebody might be getting a car for a present, one of two, to be, to exist, to be one within. So we also have not that it matters. The Queen of Coddling comes up here. Abandoned by its mother. 70 present. This can be an older woman coming up. We have different ages. We have 70, 73, and 77. So an older woman energy. 70 present to support. Of one, support of one, and also life support. So somebody could be going on life support. Intimacy. The age of the prickly juniper. The juniper tree or juniper bush came up last week, I believe it was as well. The divine feminine within the divine masculine being the key, right? That's the Chariot energy of the feminine within the masculine. The Empress of Drama, so we have a lot of Gaia and the Empress coming up. The Empress of Drama, also mass teen or Ma's teen, right? The teen that maybe there's a mother or a grandmother coddling their teen. But also to consider the teen, or maybe the Empress here is considered a teenager, like she acts like a teen. There's also the energy of a farmhouse or ranch or house of a teen. The tree of the M, again the Mother Mary, the Mary Magdalene, but more about the mother here. The sage, the wise one, the clarity of juniper. And also drops of Jupiter came up. So 73 of flames, which is that 5 of Pentacles again, left out in the cold, except here it's the 73 of flames, right? Heating up the snow. And again, the polarities emerging to the middle of melted snow. The tree's offspring. The child, the calf. And that's so weird. I just heard calf when I was online just before I started. The tree of the offspring, the child, the calf, the giving of thanks, the age of coddling, 77, present to Jesus as one. So we start with the Queen of Cups reversed, and below the Queen of Cups reversed in this twin flame read, and again, the one in front of you is for the masculine, that's not the twin flame read, okay? So below the Queen of Cups is the 6 of Swords reversed, the 9 of Pentacles reversed, the 3 of Cups reversed, the 10 of Wands reversed, and the King of Cups upright. So the Queen of Cups reversed, King of Cups upright together here. The Queen of Cups, after no peace, powerless, perhaps financial drain, or a dependent who is, negative influences, third party, dumping a load with the King of Cups upright. and the Queen of Cups reversed, the twin flame path, synchronicities and satisfaction after death or in a near-death experience or just dead tired. The King of Pentacles reversed with a secret, the High Priestess, psychic abilities, or psychiatrist perhaps at 9:05, the Hermit and the Hierophant, or this could be the help. There could be an aide helping you out with a parent as well. Soulmates withholding or planning a new life, dumping a load and defending self of suffering and silence and negative self-talk, lying and spying and recovering from. The floodgates open wide. The nightmares back in the fold. The Eight of Swords, prisoner, lying, spying and spreading rumors. Immature, recovering, knowing and pretending not to stay sane at 9:47, which is the Hermit and the Seven of Cups, the synchronicities, and going within. Attraction comes up for the twins. Beneath that was you deserve love. The Queen of Cups reversed, no longer obsessed or splitting hairs. Lovers, a man with two lovers. New lover of nostalgia. Second place prize or feeling like that. The big cup of dessert and sad memories of love. Counting 10 fingers. The park in the fall. And spring rose bushes and big trophy in the window. With relationship change, number 56, which is the Two of Swords, being in your knowing and keeping to yourself or pretending not to know. And beneath that was moderation, or 14, which has to do with patience and the angels and taking one step at a time. Foolishly without peace, the King of Wands is reversed. Drained in a heated exchange, going crazy, over-isolating, coming out reaping rewards without an option. The Queen of Wands holding her tongue. The man without a choice. Woman with money and hot Moroccan, who's verbally abusive perhaps. Leo reversed and Virgo reversed. And the Knight of Swords reversed and the Queen of Cups reversed. Out in the cold, recovering together, secrets on each other, keeping to themselves with sad memories and wanting a relationship change. And this could be people who stay together because they have secrets on each other. And they're worried if they break up that the secrets will come out. And that could be family secrets as well. Needing help and defenseless to energies, feeling ganged up upon. The Ten of Cups reversed, unhappy, getting over the King of Wands reversed, jealous of the Magician, who's frustrated and uninspired at 10:25, a turn for the better, and the Knight of Wands. Dreams come true or dreams imbalanced and unfair. In the recent past is the Four of Cups reversed, starting over, dumping a load or confessing to or on the Ten of Pentacles, family, business, or community, who's receiving a new project or growth, inspiration from bad influences at work, financial issues, presenting the truth to play hardball with the Queen of Wands reversed and the Emperor upright, with the Queen of Cups reversed, prisoner, healing, and the Page of Pentacles, or opportunity to lose your temper, no longer patient. The foundation here is the Knight of Swords reversed, holding their tongue, while the Hermit sheds light on them with the somebody might have a PI on the case, or getting someone to get the dirt on someone. Moving unstable, visit, or needs work, but a dream come true, or dreams of the past and your risk-taking. The central energy here at the heart of the matter is the Star, receives love, a love offer from the Knight of Pentacles reversed, who could be a stubborn bull, or not working, or disabled, in uncomfortable emotions, or lost their job for offering love to the Emperor or boss. Star with lots of love offers, or big love for the Emperor upright, challenged by the Three of Wands, present to the flame, present to Chariot reverse, the brokenness, the overworking, not working, with good news on the journey, and the King of Cups jealous at present of a third party or bad influences around them, or perhaps some gossips. There's energetic exchange here, arrows of love, lots of feelings being expressed regarding, or just a lot of communication or travel back and forth, with the Queen of Pentacles in justice and rising above, with innocent love and with issues at work, with the High Priestess, secret, or Hermit, holding back an announcement with the world upside down and letting go to fix, repair, and make amends. And we have Pisces, Virgo upright, and then Aquarius and Pisces reversed here. Now, in the crowning position is the Seven of Pentacles implementing a plan. The Divine Feminine's heart in the E-Tower, breaking patterns, breaking the facade, with the Queen of Cups reversed at 1109, which is Justice, and the Hermit, which also can be Libra and Virgo. Frustrated, Page of Swords, coming together with the Knight of Swords reversed at 1110, which is then Justice and the Wheel of Fortune, a turn for the better, and the Wounded Warrior, Fallen Angel. Kids away, and the Queen of Cups reversed, unable to conceive of the Wounded Warrior, Fallen Angel, doing anything wrong. The King of Swords reversed, detoxing and rising above at night, hanging out, inspecting every inch, no longer marking their territory, fending off unwanted advances, being strong, facing their fears. The Queen of Swords speaking about inequity and standing up for herself to stubborn bull or the one who's on strike or blocking them. Pushing someone out of bed, that can definitely be a child or a partner who won't get up. Pushing them out of bed, present to a romantic tie with passionate energetic exchange, and the Page of Pentacles, or an opportunity, with the Empress reversed and Hierophant upright with a call. A child being forced to work with them, who obviously doesn't want to work with them, while present to romantic energetic exchange with the twin flame here. And I watched the show Behind Her Eyes there, which was, kind of it wasn't like a heavily dark series. It was a short series to watch, but it had especially towards the end, the deep darkness of the energy of this series came up. But it was very spiritual about switching souls, like walking into somebody else. So that was very interesting. So Taurus reversed and Taurus upright and Cancer reversed here at 1120, which is Justice and Judgment. Soon is the King of Pentacles reversed, needing to swallow their pride, perhaps with a frustrated child or who's uninspired and won't get out of bed, exposing all, healing and forgiving, and the Queen of Pentacles letting go to fix, repair, or implement a new plan in the pursuit of happiness with third party or not working out with negative influences around them. The twin flames seeing themselves as the Six of Cups upright. The Divine Feminine in a 5D world with epiphanies, sudden events, orgasm, and holding back with injustice of the King of Swords reversed, and manifesting the Knight of Wands reversed player with unhappy family. Pisces reversed, Scorpio upright, Libra reversed, Gemini upright, Virgo upright, and Sagittarius reversed. Honeymoon comes up here, keep an open mind, forgiving and learning, heart-to-heart conversations, and reconciliation all come up for the twins here. Around the twins, or how they're seen, is the Seven of Cups, synchronicities, and the stairway to heaven. In energetic exchange, the arrows of love. In disconnect, not seeing eye to eye, or at a distance, not being able to see face to face. Suffering in silence, hanging out, starting over in love. And the block for the twins being reflection, the Hermit. Destined to get over loss after a conflict. Pride, surrender, new beginnings, and leadership and spirituality all came up here for the twins. With no big love at work, with all business relationship not working, and risky business passing downloads. In a passionate energetic exchange, needing to swallow your pride, with the Divine Feminine in the 5D, letting go to repair, fix, or mend. Passing downloads with the Six of Cups upright and the Lovers upright, which is a very twin flame combination there. The twin flames, the Page of Pentacles upright with an opportunity, or is an opportunity, with the Empress reversed and the Hierophant couple, and perhaps them broken down or a car broken down. We also have Cancer reversed here. Powerless, financial drain, where the worst is over and the bliss state is in. Dependent child or friend with opportunity to remote travel or remote view. The Page of Pentacles upright and the Page of Swords reversed, losing their temper, impatient to get out, to leave, unable to walk away, to the Page of Cups, the message of love, the Page of Cups innocent. The King of Cups upright and the Queen of Cups reversed, and the Knight of Swords reversed, holding their tongue. The Six of Cups twins on the stairway to heaven, starting over, no longer an island unto themselves. The Star challenged by being present to the flame, and the King of Pentacles reversed, reflecting Virgo, the Divine Feminine's heart. Passing downloads while two men are watching, the Page of Pentacles upright and the Page of Swords reversed. the fallen angel who's not walking away in uncomfortable emotions, as the sweet innocent angel who may not be, no one will ever know. The Queen of Cups, and again, that has to do with remote viewing and exchanging and trying to get into somebody else's body, which was what the show was about, not last night, but the night before. The Queen of Cups reversed, starting over with the Knight of Swords reversed. The Knight of Swords reversed being the star challenged by being present to their flame and the Divine Feminine's heart in the E-Tower. The Six of Cups upright and the King of Pentacles reversed, receiving downloads and taking steps to shed light on where they come from. The Page of Pentacles curious about their psychic abilities, and the Page of Swords reversed, a fallen angel in uncomfortable energies of the Page of Cups innocence with a message of love. The Star or Aquarius not sharing with the King of Cups powerless or with dependent or financial drain in marriage or contract, commitment, religion or establishment, and a sudden explosion, eruption, epiphany of the Queen of Wands reversed. Lovers with the Queen of Swords reversed. And that can just be a big affection too, except that they're both reversed. So again, that could be misery loves company, or this could be a sexual relationship between two women, the Queen of Wands and the Queen of Swords. Or it could be a love-hate relationship between two people as well, whether they're sisters or friends or whatever. Could be a mother and a grown daughter as well. So that was for the twin flames. And then yesterday I did one for a divine masculine read here. And I cut the SIRIAN Starseed deck at 929, which is the Hermit and the 29 of the Three of Wands, which is being present to the flame, which was just coming up in the read. At 944, Ma came up again, so the mother's big here today. The Hermit and the 44 being the Four of Cups, the grounding and integrating and mastering, especially the receiving of love. And we finished clarifying this read at 957, which is the read in front of you now for the Divine Masculine here. Again, it is a general read, so if something doesn't fit or if nothing resonates, don't force it to fit to your situation. There's a lot of different situations out there. So we have Guidance, which is the Hierophant as the major arcana, Tower, and Karma, which is like judgment. We had 1 wand, 3 pentacles, 3 cups, and 1 sword. So here we had 1331, right? The 13 and the reflection of it, 31, being that conflict, expansion energy of fighting and battles, but also games and the pursuit of happiness. And then the 13 being the transition, the death, the end. We had court cards, Knight of Cups, Queen of Pentacles, and the King of Cups in the read. But the Page and Queen of Cups were upright before the read, and the King of Swords and Page of Wands were there after the read. We had double ones, double sixes, and in a lesser sense, double twos and double eights. So we have 11 of Justice, 22 of the Fool, 66 of the Queen of Pentacles, and 88 of the Twin Flame Dance. We also had 1, 2, 3 Jump, 13 of the Transition Death card, 26 of the Page of Wands, 35 of the 8 of Wands, 56 of the 2 of Swords, 68 of the Page of Pentacles, and 89 the Phi energy of expansion and contraction, the reflection of the human body temperature, 98. And the code line here was all about forgiveness and music. The numbers on the code line were 9, 1 equaling 10, but there could have been a 6 in there too, so the Tower could come up as well with 16. So, but 10 is the major number here with a turn for the better. And the code line here, the message. So regarding forgiveness and music, San Francisco came up here to see San Fran, and 2 eggs or fraternal twins, the 9, the Hermit, the collective consciousness, and the Knight, and 2 keys. It could be 2 knights and 2 keys, or 1 good, 1 knight and 2 keys, 1 of 2. God offering of contentment. Regarding the Lovers of Compassion and the Shaman King, to see the trigger of a significant figure yesterday to use a music phrase to make a point, belonging to only oneself, a whole, an I, a vision, perception, knowledge, highly valued and regarded. I-9, the lowercase I is the chakra system, and the 9 of the collective consciousness. And the I-9 would be then connecting to the collective, the chakra system to the collective consciousness, and the 1 after death, ESP, 2 keys or Kiki, and that's so funny because my mom used to call my sister Kiki Wump, so she could be coming through as well. And then the pi energy of the TT, and 1 of 2 of God, and a new life of perfect contentment as the shaman king, and the lovers of no compare, co-finals, or 2 in their finality. 2 who only become fully ordered in their last life when 2 come together with twin as co-pilots. The finial, the topper, the crowning achievement. And again, the lovers, the sun, see his, her, voice, sound, expansion and contraction as 2 eggs, 2 eyes, him and her, their voice and sound. The pineal fire and the water and the mother makes 3, we and 1 and only, us, no, not, to own and belong only to self, and third eye, and the portal, and the womb, all the holes of twins in your case, the hermit night, into that good night, key, double key. So what initially was the symbol of 2 keys for me, which is the like a lug wrench up and to the left. But the 2 symbol of keys are also coming up, and it comes up for me a lot as KE, but also coming up here is KI and QI and CHE, which of course is that essence of life. The double key, the mystery of God, offering lovers a riddle, a shift. I was also getting to separate in the final going away party, or somebody could also be having a bachelor's party here. It's kind of like that. It's like the celebration before the wedding or before graduation or at graduation, that kind of energy. At 10:41, which is a turn for better in the 41 of the Ace of Cups, also to see, Southeast was also coming up here. And yesterday, actually suddenly, I'm not half the man I used to be. There's a shadow hanging over me. Oh, yesterday came suddenly, right? So you know this is the Beatles. Why she had to go, I don't know, she wouldn't say. I said something wrong, and now I long for yesterday. Yesterday, love was such an easy game to play. Now I need a place to hide away. Oh, I believe in yesterday. See yesterday, E-I, not O, but 9, as in no, 9 in German. Aiding the PT with 2 keys, the pi, 1 of 2, the labyrinth of God, the rod and staff, all in 1 of crystals, or in other words, Christ-like, not Christ, but like Christ, the shaman king, being authentic to yourself, remember, the lovers of co-finality, or the finials, and that crowning achievement. So again, becoming a master of this dimension and density, and being Christ-like as an example, but not being Christ, because you are your own authentic master, okay? The same. And then Christ showing you what we could be back at that time. But not being him, but being you, and using him as an example. So we have the 1048 of the Wheel of Fortune, and the 48 of the Walking Away Within, the 8 of Cups. And we start here with the 9 of Wands upright, the wounded warrior, and beneath him or her, the Page of Cups, Queen of Cups, both upright, the the 5 of Pentacles reversed, the 8 of Pentacles upright, and the 8 of Cups reversed here, underneath the wounded warrior. The wounded warrior, after the Page of Pentacles, the Page of Cups and the Queen of Cups, And then both upright, which definitely could be a mother and child, recovering from exile of the lower vibrational group, right? Someone in exile from the group who's of a lower vibration, by working to align with crystals, or crystals can mean Christ-like, perhaps. And again, this isn't a religious reading. It has to do with unity consciousness, and it's called the Christ consciousness. It's not about religion. In uncomfortable energies of the Eight of Cups, perfectly aligned, being used to dump multiple loads on his head. All he's done being used now against him, just like Christ, right? Everything he did then at the end being used against him. The heat is on due to not walking away, the wounded warrior continuing to guard their wounds, a band-aid on a gushing wound. Divide and conquer, looking back, the strategy of the warrior, at war with self, working to align coins, time, intent, to pull in big love, the Holy Grail, the Jesus and Mary Magdalene template, and the soul group. The workhorse not working, stuck, on leave, or fell off the horse, on strike, disabled, refusing to work or refusing to get up, offering big love but refusing to be the slave or to work for them. Divine lover destined as the wheel turns, after he already tossed them aside or on the floor once before, and still working on getting their gold coin back in order, or in other words, their own self-value. Attacked and recovering, the King of Cups reversed, Sovereign upright and King of Wands upright, coming clean or willing to hear out the Empress reversed, come clean or cleaning up their act, getting over shame and guilt, and the Empress reversed bored, feeling like they have no options, or grounding and integrating an offer without other options. Or the King of Wands and the Sovereign and the King of Cups reversed, the first two upright, the King of Cups reversed, expecting the Empress to grovel as or along with the wounded warrior defending their actions. So the Empress could be with the wounded warrior, who could be the Queen of Wands, or that could both be her energy as the Empress. At 11:09, which is the reflection of 9/11, 11 is Justice, 9 is the Hermit, we have the 3 cups and 1 heart cut out, using 2 wands unused to make the spot, the X. X marks the spot, and Akashic records lost. 2 twos, 3 plus 1, 2 relationships, 1 X, a group, and a heart cut out, or a transplant here. Nuts not falling far from the tree, pine trees, right? And the pine cone is the pineal gland, and a branch of the family, a tree apart from the main trunk, the main branch. A small group who branched off, separated, or the part that grew nuts, but now unable to implement the plan they started, as mother and son, and the Garden of Gethsemane, and the Holy Spirit. Remember, the whole came up as well. The whole of the womb, the whole of the pineal gland, the portal energy here. The Holy Spirit, or the crazy in your DNA, or Alzheimer's, or X like her mother and should have seen it to begin with. At 11:17, Justice and the Star. The worst is over after the war. At 11:18, Justice and the Moon, the false light. With the floating gold coin over the High Priestess, or holding money over the Viking princess or religious woman's head, or this can also be a Pisces or a Virgo here, or an aide. A mess on the field to clean up while grounding your 2 cents and a view to a kill, or the city skyline, Skyfall. And of course James Bond is coming up here. Or the Holocaust descendant still hoarding their savings with PTSD, waiting for the looters to steal it away, with Big Hook in her train, ready to hitch up on a moment's notice to flee to safe haven or conservative religious family, and escaping to her freedom post-warring factions. At 11:24, Justice and the Queen of Wands. The hat that she wore, blocking her higher calling, Christ or unity consciousness, and the 5 of Wands upright, the conflict there, after separation. And then on top here is codependency, which has to do with addictions and any kind of any relationship that's not serving you. The conflict with the Knight of Cups reversed, jealousy and a need to swallow their pride, exploding in a jealous rage suddenly, or spying and catching them in the act with a third party, or not a voluntary child, right? So, or someone had a child that they didn't want, or pregnant by accident, or got pregnant in prison or by rape. Here's another wound, there are a bunch of wounds coming up here. By a third party or by a partner who forced them against their will, their wifely duties, and now released from that prison from energetic vampiring with, there could be racial. I was getting Rachel here as well, though. Racial or religious issues here, sexual energy theft, and con artist, raping and pillaging for valuables and money. No sweet judgment here, or child born into or a product of a traumatic experience, or a shotgun wedding. And just think of the title of shotgun wedding. Even family threatening a lover if they don't marry or pay up, or lost a child due to a traumatic sexual experience or physical abuse, which actually my first husband caused me to miscarry, so that's an example of that. So innocent love and passion ignited, withholding until world back upright and stability is restored. Home, union, and in peace or in need of a peaceful place to be. The magician with all tools on board, or shipping and receiving. New products delivered at 11:39, which is Justice and the Knight of Cups. The magician back in business with Sukha and Hupa, and dragonflies and bug zappers. Remember, bug zappers are killing bugs. Breaking ground in need of a peaceful place to store tools, or perhaps a getaway home, or building it yourself with 2 bunnies and a woman with a son. Or land ho, boat out of water, and frogs stuck in the weeds, but bunnies doing well, frolicking in the green grass or ivy. Or bought a house or a shed to store a boat, or had to sell the boat to build the shed. Home without peace, or on vacation until all tools are on board and the skills are back to par. Magician, wounded warrior without options, with the high priestess secret or psychic abilities, or Pisces or Virgo or religious woman, chaste and pure, released from energetic hold, energetic prison, or sexual prison, to focus on all in moderation. All right. By the way, today's the 19th, which is the sun, and then we have the 26th for the day, which is an 8. 26 is the Page of Wands. The Page of Wands and the sun, which is very masculine, inspired energy, excited and happy energy, actually. I'd be surprised if the sun didn't come out today. So at 11:50, which is Justice and the 10 of Cups, that emotional fulfillment, right? The happy ending. We have being tempted in the past. The basis of this reading was being tempted by the Holy Grail. And then going forward after this read is the injustice of a big love offered to Libra reversed from ex-Queen of Swords, or 2 at cross purposes, and the Queen of Swords at night, or Cancer at the full moon coming up on the 27th at 3:17 Eastern Standard Time, which was 9 days from the time I did this yesterday. And the moon is in Virgo, the full moon in Virgo. On a journey with good news to the workplace with issues, or third party, lover withholding from the Queen of Pentacles, Taurus, religion or establishment, or a marriage commitment with hermit shedding light, or mediation with religious leader, hermit uncomfortable at home with the Queen of Wands reversed, watching another drop the ball, or the Queen of Pentacles, breaking patterns, with losing patience suddenly, purging, crying, and not sleeping, or stressed out with energetic exchange to the wounded warrior in the 5D connection of the masculine and the feminine. In the recent past is the Queen of Pentacles upright, dumping a load, a burden, a responsibility on the 10 of Pentacles, family, business, or community, or legacy, or confessing to them suddenly, or dumped on the 10 of Pentacles, family, business, or community, who suddenly loses it, erupts, explodes, lashes out to the next level with injustice of holding back an announcement, a decision, or spoke too soon, or choked on their words, needing to swallow pride, defenseless, and ganged up on at home. The Page of Swords reversed, spying, lying, rumors, or negative self-talk, and the Knight of Pentacles reversed, stuck, stubborn, disabled, or refusing to move, get up, or work. With the King of Pentacles reversed, perhaps a man with a big ego, a new idea, or in an awakening, knowing and keeping to themselves, or pretending not to know to stay sane. We have the Queen of Pentacles upright, the King of Pentacles reversed, and the Knight of Pentacles reversed, and the Ten of Pentacles all right here in this little section. So definitely a family issue here, okay, with the Ten of Pentacles and Three Pentacles, the Queen, the King, and the Knight. The Page of Swords and the Knight of Swords are also reversed here. So those could be somebody else's children, or just negative messages coming in, or somebody else's kids, right? We have Libra reversed and Aquarius reversed, which definitely can be the Page of Swords and Knight of Swords. And we also have Scorpio upright here. And Capricorn reversed, or that's the King of Pentacles reversed, who has Capricorn in their chart. The Queen of Pentacles could definitely be a Virgo magician and or wounded warrior and fiery. It can also represent two totally different people. The Knight of Pentacles reversed is the wounded warrior, or the Knight of Pentacles reversed is the King of Pentacles reversed, disabled, or on strike. And the foundation or the root of the matter is the Knight of Cups reversed, the jealousy of the Queen of Wands reversed, wounded warrior, with the Emperor backing up the Queen of Swords who's speaking, and the King of Swords, it's like the Emperor's behind the Queen of Swords speaking to the King of Swords to work out their differences, and the King of Swords may be stone cold and ignoring her and the Emperor, with jealous Queen of Wands reversed under his foot, or the Knight of Cups and the Queen of Wands both reversed under his foot, or may just be present, so he's afraid to listen or say anything in front of them. Jealous, moody, insincere, and pissed, or both moody and tired of being around them trying to get along. That could be kids trying to, tired of their parents fighting and tired of living with them. The central energy is guidance, marriage counselor, issues between parents affecting the kids, or the Queen of Swords always nagging or trying to control the King of Swords who is shut down, or Taurus always trying to be the wise counsel to him. Or Taurus, Queen of Pentacles, and wounded warrior, Knight of Cups reversed, come together, challenged by withholding time, money, and effort, or playing hardball, or jealous Queen of Wands reversed, unable to save money, or Knight of Cups reversed versus Queen of Wands reversed, both with counsel, the Queen of Swords and the King of Swords, who could be lawyers, and the Emperor, who could be the judge, in an informal hearing at 12:21. The central energy at the root of the matter is guidance, religion, establishment, marriage, Taurus, exposed, or home on vacation, with kids and sunshine reaping rewards and daydreaming. At 12:23, the Hangman and the King of Wands. Or this could also be Taurus and Leo reaping rewards of the home, complete or love the neighborhood, or Pisces or Divine Feminine with the Page of Pentacles and rumors or negative self-talk, recovering from exile, seeing synchronicities which make them then sad. Cancer, Queen of Pentacles, without options but to purge and ascend and reap rewards of seeds planted, challenged by this withholding time, money, and effort, in a bold move to daydream and see visions, as visions of sugar plums danced in their heads. Mama in her kerchief and I in my cap had just settled our brains for a long winter's nap, when out on the lawn there arose such a clatter. I sprang from the bed to see what was the matter. Away to the window I flew like a flash, tore open the shutters and threw up the sash. The moon on the breast of the new-fallen snow gave the luster of midday to objects below, when what to my wondering eyes should appear but a miniature sleigh and 8 tiny reindeer, with a little old driver so lively and quick, I knew in a moment it must be Saint Nick. So of course you're all familiar with that. That was from poets.org by Clement Clark Moore. Happy one of two, like Christ, and remember Saint Nick, and it's reminding me of Chris Macklin, who's so much like Santa Claus. He's an amazing Melchizedek healer if you want to check him out on YouTube. Chris Macklin, check him out, Macklin. Happy one of two, like Christ and all, into that good night. The Queen of Pentacles, Cancer, and the constant gardener, without peace after death, or dead tired and never ending without options, despite connection to the Queen of Pentacles, in uncomfortable energies and emotions of dropping the ball, the mask, the facade, and the King of Pentacles reverse coming clean, or cleaning up the act or space, in a fight to the finish or the pursuit of happiness. I have a mug here too. I don't know why I'm supposed to. It's a picture of me and my dad at a meeting, 20 years ago, but they're telling me to show you the picture. So this was in my 30s. So this is me and my dad at a meeting. So I don't know why I'm supposed to show it to you, but okay. I think my dad's coming through right now as well. So when I brought through Santa Claus, I think my dad wanted to be presented as well. Okay. Okay, so no longer to be silenced, rising above, not going out to eat, and the girl who refuses to get out of bed, refusing to walk away in the avoid dance of injustice. Or a female with Libra in chart could be like Tinkerbell energy or Gossamer wings, coming together with the High Priestess who's conservative or bright Viking princess or Orthodox Jew, and soulmates or journey to each other, with the Knight of Wands reversed from the past, synchronicities always present of message of innocent love, or the Knight of Wands reversed player in the past with lots of lovers looking back. And now the Three of Cups in the crowning position here, with the wounded warrior pushing their agenda, whether it's sexual or creative. And at that moment, I heard a bunch of geese go by at 12:45. With out of control, and I was getting like the geese are like the reindeer flying by. Now the Three of Cups with the wounded warrior pushing their agenda, whether it's sexual or creative, with out of control codependency, with the Page of Pentacles reversed, defenseless, in need of help, and the Magician making magic to make it all go away, detoxing chaos, and weak, in need of courage, strength to connect, rise above and awaken. Capricorn reversed, Leo reversed here. Lovers' time in the sun are fully exposed after unhappy, alone, and depressed, in energetic exchange with the Queen of Cups, Cancer, keeping energy pure and ascending quickly, traveling or moving. Coming together or group exposed, the Queen of Pentacles putting it out there to touch, recovering without an olive branch offered, twisted pillar to twisted pillar, without a leg to stand on, rumors, lies, spies, or child that is so, or Three of Cups is a group of gossipers inciting new passion to leave the past behind at 12:51, which is the Hangman and the King of Swords. All right, so, and one of the wounds that was coming up in a lot of what I was getting the past couple days was wounds from being burned. So whether being in a fire, just burning yourself, I showed you before I burned my thumb a couple times this week, which is still there. But burn wounds, as well as, like figuratively being burned. So at 12:52 now, the Hangman and the Queen of Swords, the Page of Pentacles hurting themselves in order to be perfect. So somebody could be cutting or burning themselves in imbalanced relationship with depression or alcohol issues. Perhaps a woman of faith without faith. The Page of Pentacles, fallen angel or Sagittarius reversed. And Taurus with depression or alcohol issues. Or God and Lu, fallen angel, go hand in hand, but don't work well together in extremes, polarized to good and bad. The High Priestess and the player, who need to meet on the bridge, just like Steve and Miranda, with their inner children to love each other, and that's their outer children, who know they shouldn't be together. The Knight of Wands reversed, falling short in the past, seeing heaven in their eyes, the kid in the candy store without discernment. Soon as the Six of Pentacles reversed, that imbalance, the twins loving each other inside, regardless of your particular pleasure. Oh, that's the kid in the candy store without discernment, regardless of your particular pleasure or codependency. Soon as the Six of Pentacles reversed, the twins loving each other inside, but the Queen of Pentacles suffering in silence without, and wanting to come together in reunion with the King of Cups reversed, who may be embarrassing themselves in front of the Ten of Cups family. Or kids come together due to the King of Cups reverse fall on his face, or from grace, or him just lacking faith, destined to be schooled by the Sphinx for flapping their wings, their lips, their gums too much. Per the Emperor, or the King of Cups reversed has Aries in their chart, and the Emperor Libra is above all that. Libra schooling Aries reversed, and remember Libra and Aries are on the same polar axis, to correct imbalances, or the Queen of Pentacles stress and depression, and the King of Cups reversed with alcohol issues, detachment or attachment issues, and to make peace with or for the children. The Divine Masculine sees himself as the Tower, ready to blow, there she blows, grounding and integrating frustrations and and withholding in awakening as the pressure builds at night, building towards the full moon in Virgo on February 27th, Eastern Standard Time. And when I was writing down Eastern Standard Time, I was getting Esther, which happens to be my father's mother's name and my middle name. So there's a connection there because my dad wanted me to show you him. At 3:17, which is the Empress and the Star. The Empress and the Star, the High Priestess and the Ace of Wands, a new passion. As the Hermit sheds light on Cancer upright, Pisces reversed, and Capricorn reversed, and the Knight of Wands reversed, player, manipulator, or fallen short, insecure, without tools, or Sagittarius reversed, Gemini reversed, Virgo and Aries all reversed. Between the Hermit with their back turned and the King of Wands, the Shaman King with 2 kids, the Page of Wands reversed, uninspired and bored, and the Knight of Wands reversed, God knows what they're up to. All hell breaks loose at this full moon as wolves howl at the Hermit to turn off their light. It's too bright down here. Magnetizing static electricity to make hair stand up on end, or shock value between Scorpio, Capricorn, and Cancer, Virgo, and fiery family who's out of control. Past life relationship and honeymoon even more so. Release your ex and children are affecting your love life. Ex and kids and allowing them to affect your love life or control you. Around the Divine Masculine are how they are seen as the King of Cups reversed, Capricorn reversed, Scorpio and Taurus reversed, and or Mama's boy. Scorpio, King of Cups reversed with detoxing Page of Pentacles, or Capricorn and the Empress reversed, healing and or forgiving a child who can do no wrong, per their mother, of course, at 120, which is the Magician and Judgment. Perhaps caught kids having a party while you were away, or caught them having sex, and challenged by the Six of Swords reversed, now in need of great peace, or in great need of peace, after getting burned. The King of Cups reversed, falling for the Ten of Cups sovereign, with happy family, or she's emotionally fulfilled, rising above and or awake in need of a peaceful place to be or live. Forgiveness and music came up here, but even more so for the masculine is self-love, leadership, and perseverance. As the outliers, and that came up as liars, people who lie, as the outliers fall away, destined to be the monkey or the monk key in the middle, remember Kiki, and the Page of Cups struggled to express their feelings, or Libra writing a message of love. Holding back Lotus, opening, judgment, announcement, wake up, or call for reunion. Until with good news to bring, and I wrote to brink, so somebody might be going to the brink of it. So until good news to bring to third party through workplace with message of love. The King of Swords no longer giving it all away, no longer surrendering outside themselves, without twin, ignoring passion and flame, to get the Page of Wands reversed to remove the mask and turn down the charge. Release self from prison, from tribe they don't resonate with. The King of Swords, perhaps with Aquarius in their chart, or he's just the King of Swords, could be Libra or Gemini as well, or just someone who's very much in their integrity, but King of Swords can be cold or detached. He's coming up here, removing his crown, no longer seeking approval outside of himself. As two old staff become one new flame, 3 to 1, jump, as masked boy, inflamed, removes his mask to release himself from his prison. And the King of Swords, both light and shadow, man of integrity, and cold Ebenezer Scrooge, of truth teller without love, whistleblower without air, means nothing without sound and feeling of resonance. Heart and mind resonating as one. Two hearts that beat as one. Our lives have just begun. So that was coming up just now. Seeing the light in the dark and seeing your shadow on the street. Always the dance at play, if you dare and if you let it be that way. Let it be. And that's coming up from the Beatles now. 139, the Magician and the Knight of Cups. The wounded warrior, Knight of Cups reversed, explodes in a jealous rage, with the King of Cups reversed, and the Queen of Pentacles, guidance, or Taurus, challenged by withholding and imbalance, inequity, debt, scam, and no peace, coming together to deliberate. Come together right now over me. So Beatles are coming up again. As the King of Swords throws his hands up in the air and washes his hands of the false path, to ignite the flame and remove the mask. I was just getting something about a flask as well. The Page of Cups and the Queen of Cups recover on their own, working to align in uncomfortable energies, and the Queen of Pentacles, Magician or Magi, and the Magi is the Melchizedek energy, and the Knight of Cups reversed, or jealous Taurus, marriage, religion, or establishment, or wedding, party, or vacation here, challenged by bills, still need to be paid, as Scorpio explodes or all hell breaks loose regarding who's expected to pay for all this. Perhaps at the end of a child's wedding, and perhaps some unexpected bills came up that someone didn't know about, and the King of Cups reversed is drunk and making a fool of themselves, not helping with the bills, or the kid's taking care of a parent who drinks or is foolish or has a medical issue, or perhaps Scorpio is pissed that no one's helping them, or feels stupid for volunteering their services, or kids trying to bring their parents back together, or not, or at a gathering for kids or soulmates and exes being civil for them but are uncomfortable with the elephant in the room. And that was confirmation. Oh, and that's my great friend who just texted me. And that's a Scorpio. Scorpio helping mother or sister but without peace. 153, Magician and the Knight of Swords, or the King of Cups reversed, is waiting until it's over to make his announcement in need of peace. So somebody could be walking away but waiting for this celebration or event that needed to happen to be over. With the King of Swords to deal with stuff he doesn't want to deal with, so he can relight his flame and remove his mask. All right, so that was the read for you. Oh, and that was my Scorpio friend reaching out, see if I need anything. She's so sweet. All right, so Scorpio being a sweetie pie right now, helping others. And yeah, let's go ahead and pull an energy card for you guys. So for everybody watching, the best and highest good of all those concerned, what do we need to know and learn for the twins today? And let's clear all blocks to positive energy flow in all chakra layers, auric layers, grounding, and galactic cords across all dimensions of time, space, matter, and reality for the highest good of all those concerned. And fill that empty space with only beautiful divine love and diamond crystalline light. And so it is. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, let's see. What do we have for the twin flames here? Patience. Remember, I told you I'm not going to use the word patience. I'm going to use the word patious, which means authentic. So take out the NCE and put an SS there. Patious, authentic. Now she's 16. I told you the 16 might come up of the Tower. And the Tower definitely came up here, right, as the divine masculine. And this can just be a disgruntled teenager as well. And teenagers were coming up in the beginning in the code. And we have the Statue of Liberty in this energy as well as the angels. So we have teens, we have dreadlocks here, we have the Statue of Liberty, wings, and an unhappy person with time. Time is on my side. What is that movie where that time song comes in as something ominous? If anyone knows what I'm talking about, write that in the comments, because I can't think of the movie. Because it's kind of like a creepy energy of time, even at the end of the movie where, oh yes, wasn't it that movie where the spirit kept transferring from person to person? Yeah, if you guys know what movie I'm talking about, please put it in the comments. So again, walk-ins, but without permission, is the energy that's coming up here. Because the show that I just watched had to do with two exchanging souls, initially when they were young for fun, but then when they got older, someone literally took someone out by trading souls and then inhabiting their body instead of theirs so they wouldn't die. And then this movie I'm thinking of was like this bad spirit who kept leaving bodies, and then when they died, they would just leave the body to inhabit the next person. So there's that kind of energy here. Ooh, that's so weird. And I'm getting now from that message, if you look at this person, do you actually know who she is, right? Because she could be an angel, she could be a troubled teen, she could be the Statue of Liberty. And again, we were just talking about not patience, but Patiess, being authentic. Who am I? Or am I all of these things? And here's the white, see the nose, there's like snow everywhere. It looks like everything is snow covered, which I just showed you the picture of the snow in the middle of the winter. And the energy of the whiteness, the whiteout of the background is what it's like when it snows out. Everything becomes white, not just the ground, but the whole sky reflects that whiteness of the snow. And yet there's this big sun behind her. Even though the sun's out, everything is whitewashed. This card, and there you go. Okay, very much the same energies. Here's the open the doors to, and the portals, right? Open your eye, your womb, the portals, your windows, your doors to clear. Maybe you need to sage your home, right? Open the door to spirit, to purification, personification. I was just getting sonic, like ultrasound. Remember to drink your water, because that's your conductor to the etheric realms, right? You don't do well connecting with the other side without your water. It's just like ultrasound gel with the ultrasound. So that sonic energy is coming up here. But there could be sonics having to do with something else as well regarding purification. It is all about purification of getting rid of that negative energy, that depression, right? Loss of hope. That crowning achievement, that now what? What do I do now that I've graduated? It's time to purify and open the doors. Patiess. Be authentic. Allow your light to shine through. Allow your lights to break down the doors. The doors that have trapped you. All the doors that have been closed in your face, the burns, the being burned. That's another wound, the doors, right? In a fire. You're supposed to close the doors to keep the fire out. But the doors kept swinging back open to let it all in. When you couldn't handle it, right? You got burned. It was too much at one time. So even the most pure of things, right? Even though it looks like purification, everything can be too much, right? Even when it looks so pure and good, if it's polarized, it's too much, right? It's about coming back to the middle, to merge in the middle. Even the best of the good is not good, right? Because just the savior is the polarization of the perpetrator. The victim is the one in the middle. The victim is the one who can change it all. All they have to do is shift in that eighth, not a quarter turn, because that's the square that just turns from a square to a square. But if you go from the square and you go an eighth of a turn, then you're on the diamond light. And that's like all it takes, as opposed to a square dance. It's the 8 dance, right? The infinity dance, to infinity and beyond. It opens the door. It's the key to the lock. Right? You don't have to worry about time and patience. Patiess, being authentic and true to yourself. And this clock, it literally has, it's at 10:11. But I'm also getting that energy of 10 and 2 driving, holding the steering wheel at 10 and 2. And also that this hand's at the 11, but it's also between 2 and 3, and here we have 3 and 2. Going from the 10 of the Wheel of Fortune, a turn for the better, right? Destiny, and 11, which is justice. It's also the number of the visionary. Beyond, infinity and beyond. And the 2 to the 3. Right, 23 is the King of Wands, 32 is the journey, right? The shaman's been coming up a lot for the King of Wands here. And the journey, and needing to purify. The Tower and the journey. This could be someone's crown blowing as well. Like suddenly the door just blasts wide open. There's a lot of stuff coming from those 2 cards. And again, there could be remembrances of 9/11, some trauma from that maybe coming up because of burn wounds. Oh, I wasn't even thinking of that. Okay, burn wounds. And the Statue of Liberty coming into Ellis Island, all of the people who were traumatized. Coming, way back when, you never knew what happened on boats back then. There's a lot of trauma around there, even getting burned or drowning, in the sea. On a wing and a prayer, even the blind now see, is what I'm getting. And a lot of tears want to come up. It's making me want to cry. And here's the last thing I'm going to say about this. It's now the winter coming in, the snow. We've had snow dumping and dumping and dumping for the past week or so, is to clear out all the old, right? To make it fresh and new again for March. Right? And this is like, wiping your feet off when you come in the door. Getting all the old stuff off and purifying it, making it brand new again. So we can start fresh in the spring. And then go on the journey, which we just had the 32, and here's the 2 of the High Priestess. And there's the middle of the bridge, like letting go of the polarities, letting go of the savior and the perpetrator over here, right? Running away from the perpetrator, running toward the savior, except in the middle is where you save yourself, where the victim, right, the runaway, becomes empowered as the rainbow light comes in, right? And remember Miranda and Steve in the middle of the Brooklyn Bridge. Does the victim jump, or do they save themselves? And here's the bottom of the deck. The thinking man, 46, which is the 6 of Cups. The children within, discovering their authenticity, the things they loved to do as a child. Oh. All right, so we have both of this, right? We have these 2 both doing the same thing, the thinking man and the thinking woman, right? Intellectualizing or just figuring out what they love to do as a child and where they want to go next. The children in the garden and the dreams come true, the synchronicities, the feminine following the synchronicities, the masculine following his inner child. And that's so funny, he's got this piece right here. I have a piece of quartz that I always have on the table, but you can't usually see it. And I put it right here today. Where is it? It's right here, I'll show you. Yikes. Stay. I just put this on the table. And this is, it's so much like his. So you got the 3, and here's the 3-pronged crystal there. All right. So I just wanted to show you that because that's apparently very important. There's this big synchronicity there for somebody. And we had this one. None of these are reversed. It was left like this from the last read. So there's a message there about that. So the angel of strength is coming up as the 50, which is that emotional fulfillment. And the 10 of cups here is upright in this read. But it's like, this could also be the interfering mother or third person. It could be a partner, right? Someone could be a Leo or being strong, but they're controlling here, you know? It's supposed to be emotional fulfillment here. But it's reversed here, the way it came up. And again, remember, this is just the underlying energies coming into this. You were getting that purification of spirit energy of coming to the middle of the bridge. So remember, here's the middle of the bridge. But this is first. This is the underlying energy. So there is some negative energy, weakness between here. Right? Weakness in going to the middle of the bridge, to jump off the Brooklyn Bridge. There was weakness between the connection here. And here's where the weakness becomes strength, when the victim becomes their own savior, right? Instead of depending on someone else, or instead of wanting to die, they become their own savior. It's really a beautiful message, actually, here. It's also, when this is reversed, it's also regarding lack of emotional fulfillment, and here they are both pursuing new dreams. Okay, the 6 of Cups and the 7 of Cups, very beautiful energy, and then the emotional fulfillment that they're seeking. All right, let's go ahead and pull from, oh, I gotta do a Scooby. I haven't been doing Scooby. It was just 1, 12, 11. A lot of 1s and 2s with the Magician, the High Priestess, and the 0, which is source embodiment within the human. It's 10:48 on my clock, which is destiny, the turn for the better, and the walking away within. Which is, the snow is making everybody, you know, if we weren't isolated enough, the snow is forcing everybody to stay home again. So remember, there's a reason for that. To find your happiness no matter what. Okay, we have Ace of Hearts, right? This is the Ace of Cups, being totally authentic. And then the 8 of Diamonds, which is Pentacles, reversed. Okay, and that's someone who's overworking or whatever's not working out. It's like when you love yourself first, then all the stuff that's not working just naturally falls away. And there, oh look, it's showing me like the middle card, right? Because we had the 2 figuring out what they want, and here's that interference that needs to fall away. Whatever's not working that's between you will naturally fall away when you stay in your authentic self, right? This is more like the feminine and the masculine, or vice versa. Here's the feminine doing a million things, and here's the masculine just being pretty, right? Oh, look at that. Aww. Now they're both looking pretty. The Ace of Pentacles and the Ace of Hearts. The Ace of Cups. It's like when this one's overworking and that's not working out, this one comes to the rescue and says, see, I do love you. Oh, it's making me cry, you guys. Really, the energy's coming in so high. It's really beautiful. Oh, look. And then even the wounded warrior's proud of themselves. The underlying energy is the 4 of Wands reversed, which is the instability, right? Feeling off, the instability of the home, moving, visiting, the marriage, parties ending because you can't have that many people in one place, which is why we kind of put off a service for my mom. Nine of Pentacles, powerless, financial loss, dependence. So all this kind of uncomfortable, unstable energy at home. And then it doesn't matter because look at all this happiness of being authentic and true to yourself, that all the things that aren't working just naturally fall away with unconditional love and being authentically you. Patiess. Thank you, Scooby. That was a nice one today. All right, let's try the Journey of Love. All right. Journey of Love. All right, our last takeaway for this is 10:51 on the clock. Destiny of the King of Swords. 1:15:43. The Magician, the Devil, and the Coming Together. Remember, the Devil is just your shadow. Also could be a Capricorn. The Ancient Ones. And look at that light coming into the feminine. The 52 of the Queen of Swords. There's a lot of light coming in. And look at all of the elders watching over her. They're standing right before her as the light comes in. And what did I sing to you? Come together right now, right? So it's 66 of the Queen of Pentacles and the Queen of Swords. As I just told you, my friend just called while I was doing the read to check up on me, right? Heart to heart. There's two more cards. Let's see, 3, 4. Well, they want me to count. Hold on. All of those? Oh, that. All right, so the bottom of the deck is Earth Angel 54, which is the message. I just got this sweet message from an Earth Angel. And look at the beautiful colors of this and the feminine energy. It's just beautiful. And beneath that is the Dance of the Planets, the 56 of the Two of Swords. Ah, this is the card I always tell you is Paul and Linda McCartney, like dancing together on their record. All right, so the Beatles were coming in, so that's Paul and Linda. And being in your knowing and keeping your energy pure to yourself, right? Coming into the vortex as you go through the funnel of the cyclone, the Dance of the Planets, and then the Earth Angel. I'm getting the energy of when it all unwinds. You know, in the end, we're all left with our beautiful self and a message to bring, right? Even when you're not together. But you see how there's still that same energy here? And this one, though, it's more like orbs because we had little orbs here and here and here. And then just, so there's 3 orbs here, the 2 and then 1, right? There's always a third energy involved in some way or another. The message, the third flame, right? That's the expander, the trigger. So they had me count cards. Let's see. Is somebody counting cards at the casino? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So again, the moon. And then 2 more cards came out. So these are the 2 I showed you. And then we have 18, which is 20 altogether. Besides the card counting at this casino, I was also getting those machines that count money at the bank. So that might be relate to somebody there. The bottom of the bunch of 18 is the Temple. 59 is that 5 of Swords, that conflict within and without, the war within and the Temple. And you notice how the energy is a little bit uneven, right? It's a little bit disturbed. There's a little bit of vibration going on during the ceremony. A little bit of uneasiness in coming together at the temple. And that could be the temples of your head as well. The masculine and feminine temples, right? And the child, the third energy of the third eye. All right, so these coming together, the ancients coming together with the light and the heart, right? Light and love, right? This is like the printing press of the heart, coming into the chambers of the heart. the blood rushing in and coming together like a kiss. She's getting the group kiss. But the Queen of Swords and the Queen of Pentacles, it's just showing the relationship of when the light comes into the Divine Feminine, it recharges her. It could even change her from the Queen of Swords into the Queen of Pentacles, which is more balanced, bringing the light in and then allows the blood to rush, be more oxygenated, be more healthy, rushing into the heart to help between the chambers. And you notice this too is the toroidal field, right? The toroidal field, here's the 0 point, also the quantum leap, right? Across fields. I think they're preparing you too for a new upgrade. And we always get upgrades every quarter, especially, around the solstices and equinoxes. So let me go ahead and read you the ancients. All right, 52. The ancient ones. Your spiritual growth is now acknowledged and witnessed by the heavenly ones that see beyond time and space into the reality of your soul. Do not lose heart if your spirituality is not fully acknowledged, understood, or appreciated by those around you in the physical world as yet. Though they may love you, it is most likely that their vision is still bound by time and space, and they cannot see into the very real gains that you have made in the subtle worlds, where all true spiritual growth begins. So the ancient ones reach out to you and bring this message. We see you, beloved. We honor your growth. It is real, it is palpable, and soon it will manifest fully in the physical world with breathtaking beauty. We honor your light. Namaste. This oracle brings guidance that you have taken a leap in personal growth. If you are still testing it in the physical world, trying to translate your inner changes into outer experiences, take heed. It's only a matter of time before you see reflected back to you in your physical world what you have become within. And you will see it mirrored back to you in the eyes of those around you in sacred relationship too. Here's wishing you some sunshine the day after the rain. Here's a hug of understanding when life seems filled with pain. Here's knowing that emotion, like wind, blows many ways, and our course will seem more certain with the dawn of each new day. And I want to read Coming Together as well. You and another soul are coming into each other's worlds. It's a karmic destiny that is unfolding, an expression of a divine plan set in motion many lifetimes ago. That destiny may have a romantic purpose. It may have a sacredness that is sexual. It may have a sacredness that is creative and tender about learning, self-esteem, or courage. It may bring a gift of enduring friendship and loyalty, or be an expression of a passing flash of divine force that shakes your foundations and helps move you out of a situation which would have consumed your light with tediousness and playing small. The coming together is happening, however. No, it is of love. This oracle brings guidance. You're going to be moved by love, whether it's long-term or fast and furious. It is love, and it has meaning. Let it be what it is, and don't try to force it to become what you think it must be. It has worth, as do you. Enjoy the experience and know it serves your growth. Two energy patterns came together and shared frequency in a field of possibilities, and there was resonance at 1:23:33. Make sure you drink your water, get your rest, get your joy, get your nature, and rise and be loved, guys. Rise and be loved. Bye.